Welcome to Tail Talk Grooming Chronicles with Hound Therapy, the podcast where we talk all things pet grooming, daycare, academy, and more. Hosted by Shannon and Tanya of Hound Therapy, serving pet owners across North Texas. We're here to share expert tips, hilarious pet stories, and the inside scoop on keeping your furry friends happy and healthy. Our motto, humanity over vanity. And don't worry, we don't bite. Let's get started. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
From TikTok-inspired trends to budget-friendly grooming hacks, this episode dives into the latest style trends, how salons are staying efficient, and what time management really looks like behind the scenes. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sophia Yvette, co-host / producer, back in the studio today with Shannon and Tanya, professional groomers at Hound Therapy. Hi, ladies. How are you doing today?
We're good, thank you.
Good. Hope you are staying cool with all this heat outside.
Yeah, it's August in Texas. Who doesn't love that?
Right? Well, ladies, I hope you brought your trend radar today because we're about to sniff out what's hot and what's practical in grooming right now. So let's talk about sense and sensibility, specifically grooming trends, cost-saving solutions, and time management. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. Let's start with scents. We use very mild shampoos for everybody. Shampoos, back in the 80s, back in the 90s, things they weren't as expensive as they are today. It's become an outrageous expense for pet groomers. And here's the deal for shampoos. I'm going to break it down a little bit for shampoo. The difference between a human shampoo and dog shampoo is the pH balance, right? Human pH is very different than dog pH. And I will hear other groomers, talk catty about, I can't believe they're using human shampoo on dogs. Well, it should not be done on the daily basis. I am not advocating you go out and buy some Suave shampoo and wash your dog in that every day. You as a pet owner, are going to almost have to, at least in our salon, go out and provide the scent, the type of shampoo that you want. We have a very basic, mild version of shampoo that is a concentrate, watered down. It's got a nice, no smell to it. We are not trying to get it in competition with every aerosol cologne. We're very low key and environmentally friendly as well as we are skin friendly. So we do a lot of dogs that have bad skin or yeast or, we just don't know what every single dog is going to need. And if we had to plan in advance for every shampoo, for every single dog that's in here, we would go broke. We would
what scents people are allergic to.
Or don't like or want. Not everybody wants their dog to smell like it's
coconut.
Yeah. I would like that.
Pina colada.
Or rose. I had somebody that was like, she hated the smell of roses. We have to get a lot of information, and we dealing with a lot with your dog. It's just a basic haircut that's going to make you happy. We make sure your dog is clean. We do an all over check of your dog. The smell of your dog when it goes home, it should just be clean. It should be, your dog should smell clean. If it's got bad breath, the mouth is still going to smell. If it's got rotten teeth, if it's got an ear infection, its head's still going to smell like an ear infection. We're going to clean it out. We're not vets. We can't cure, things that are medically wrong with your animal. So keep that in mind when you go to your dog groomers and you're like, how come my dog doesn't smell this or it doesn't smell that? We're happy to do it. You just need to bring it. The other thing that is just recently kind of come to our attention are bows, bandanas, and nail painting. I love all those things. And I think that...
They're super cute.
Oh, adorable.
Love them.
I dress up my dog all the time. But to do that in a shop, brick and mortar stores are going out of business. In order for me to order the right type of fabric or bandanas, it's costly. I can pass that on, or I can just say, hey, look, here's your clean, well-groomed dog. And, we hand that back with nothing. As groomers, it's hard for us, definitely me, to hand that back with no bandana or a bow.
But I love making bows, and it's really hard for me to hand a dog back to an owner without a bow on it. But they're time consuming. I would spend
Hours.
literally 5-6 hours on my days off,
It's
just
hot
making
glue.
bows and hot gluing my fingers together.
It's hot glue, tooling, rubber bands. It's all supplies that we have to get in and order in. Buying ribbon is expensive. I spend probably $400 to $500 a month on ribbon and fabric, which is, I can pass that cost on or we can stop doing it. And we're to the point now where most of our clients, they would rather not have our choice of bandana on them for extra cost. They'd rather, hey, like, we've got our own clothes. Yeah. And a lot of people he rips it off as soon as he gets in the car. So it's a hard thing to do. We still do some nail painting. That's not as it's time consuming.
It's very hard to do on fluffy footed dogs.
Yeah, say that 3 times. If you're going to have your nails painted, it's got to be on a smooth coat or a dog that's gotten poodle feet. We can't shave between the hair.
You won't see it anyway.
It's too hard to paint between the hair. That said, those are some things that a lot of people are doing, some of these gel nails for the dogs where they, put those on. We will do anything that you bring in, we'll do. But the cost for your local groomer, and if you have a good local grooming shop that's near you, I assure you, they're going to be struggling with the same things that we are. Try to make that easier. Let's focus on the groom. Let's focus on what looks good and what looks cute cut-wise on your dog. And let's try to give him the best. If your vet recommends that he needs to be on a medicated shampoo, or bring it with you. If, we're happy to do it. We follow the directions.
Or if it's a prescription shampoo.
Yeah.
Of course, bring it.
Yeah, please do. We follow through with that. We let it set for the full 10 minutes. We definitely have the equipment to get it on and off, but we do not have the money to spend $50 to $80 a gallon on a different cologne or shampoo for every single dog that walks in here. We just don't have it. And there's very few people that are willing to pay for that. So I'm willing to do it if you want to give me an extra $80 a month to spend on your dog. Special. I don't get a discount. There's no discount for me buying. There's no magical grooming supply warehouse somewhere that we get that you don't. I mean, it's the same places you find online are the same places that I get.
Yep.
So you can see the price. It's not cheap. And there's no discounts for dog groomers. There's no dog grooming shop. So keep that in mind. A lot of people don't realize that. And it's difficult to keep up with those trends, especially when they're all over Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and
in your face half of the day.
And they're adorable. They're super cute. But, we don't have a sewing machine up here to make a tie for your dog.
It would be awesome. But
we don't have a seamstress in house. Not yet. I mean,
maybe one day.
Yeah. So hopefully that helps. And we've had somebody that's called with the dog and said, hey, my dog usually smells different. Well, I get that. Your dog should have no smell other than clean when it leaves here. Yep. And want a special sound, then we can definitely do that for you.
Well, Shannon and Tanya, this was such a fun and informative ride through the world of grooming trends and time-saving magic. Thanks for sharing your wisdom, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks.
See you.
That's a wrap for this episode of Tail Talk with Hound Therapy. Ready to book your pet's next groom, daycare stay, or grooming academy tour? Call us at 469-367-0009. That's 469-367-0009 to schedule an appointment. Or visit us online at www.houndtherapy.com. Serving North Texas with expert pet care. Until next time, keep those tails wagging.